What's up, you guys? Welcome to HIIT with Team Mots. This week we thought we'd throw it back to a previous workout from January to retest and see where we're at.
Yep, this one's from January 23rd, 2021. Has some squat get-ups, walking planks, Pogo Jumps, and Sumo Goblet squats. So definitely a lot of good movements there to get a great workout in. So get ready for this one and have fun and enjoy. What's up, everyone, and welcome into another episode of HIIT with Team Mots. Hope you're ready for a good workout today. We have five 3-minute rounds. You're going to be continuously working for that 3 minutes, taking a 1-minute rest in between each of them. So during that time, you are working through 6 squat get-ups, 8 walking planks, 10 pogo jumps, and 12 sumo goblet squats. We will cover all those in much more detail here after we get warmed up, but that's what you're going to be doing for today. So we're going to hit that warm-up right now, cover those movements, and then we'll jump into the workout.
All right, we are going to start with some jumping jacks. Just follow along with us and I'll tell you what's coming up next. We are going to do 3 inchworms. So reach to the ground, start walking your hands out, hit a push-up, and walk them back. 3 total of those. All right, next we're going to do some little jumps just to warm up our calves and ankles. A lot of jumping today. Just little jumps, just in place. If you can't jump where you are, you can just do calf raises. All right, jump forward and back. Now side to side. Now in a box, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. Great job. All right, shake that out a little bit. We're gonna do some air squats. Weight through your heels, sending your knees outward, and engaging all glutes, hamstrings. You're gonna try and feel how these all contribute to your squat. Great job. All right, do some knee pulls. Pull your knee to your chest as much as you can. Hold for a few seconds and switch. All right, get into the bottom of your squat, and we're gonna do squat reaches. So make sure your weight is through your heels still. With one hand, put it on the ground, and the other one send straight up to the sky. And switch, and continue at your own pace. All right, while we're down here, push on your knees a little bit to kind of push your mobility. We're gonna be doing sumo squats today, so we wanna make sure the hips are as mobile as possible. Kind of shift your weight back and forth a little bit. Feel it out, find all those tough spots. All right, stand up, shake it out. Move on to the arms. So we're gonna do arm circles, starting in a tiny circle, going forward, and then getting bigger and bigger until we're at full circles. All right, now going backwards, same thing, starting with the small circles. Great job. All right, we're gonna do lunge and twists next. So lunge forward and twist over the leg that just lunged, and then the other direction and step back. All right, good mornings are next, which is a great stretch for your hamstrings. So feet are shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, and you're gonna lean forward, keeping your back nice and straight. Just stop when you can feel your hamstrings firing off. Great job. All right, back to jumping jacks. And little jumps. Side to side. And squats. And 3 inchworms. All right, you guys, hope you're ready.
All right, nice and warm, ready to go. All right, guys, the movements for today. We're gonna cover them right now, make sure we're all on the same page. Starting with the squat, get up. Multi-piece movement here. kind of consists of squats and lunges in a way. So you're gonna go ahead, start standing up. You're gonna begin the rep by squatting down into the bottom of your squat position. From here, you want to stay low. Her head shouldn't come any higher than it is now, keeping that upright chest. Gonna drop down to both knees one at a time. Then come on back up to the feet, staying low in the bottom of that squat, then stand on up. That is one complete rep. So a couple at full speed will look something like this. We want to get through these as quickly as possible, but not at the sacrifice of our positioning through all those different pieces. So make sure you're keeping that chest up, you're staying low, all that good stuff there before speeding it up. So that's what we have for the squat get-ups. After that, we have the walking planks. Done these in a few of our HIIT workouts before if you've been following along with us for a while now. Starting in a good, solid gymnastics plank position. She's pushing her shoulders as high towards the ceiling as she can, locking out the legs, squeezing her butt, all that good stuff to stay tight. From here, dropping down to the forearms one at a time, and coming on back up to the straight arm lockout. That's one rep. Notice she's not super twisting her shoulders or anything like that. She's staying consistently straight in her body line. So the goal is to stay as straight as you can for those today. You can alternate arms. You can go one side down for all 8 reps one time through and then switch for the next time. Up to you today to kind of play around with that cadence there. Anything else to add on those?
If those get really challenging, I want you to still do the same thing, but just drop to your knees. But it's still super important that you keep the strong midline with your butt tucked under.
Awesome. Cool. After that, we have Pogo Jumps. You are going to need some sort of weighted implement today. We're not using it to lift in this movement, but you are going to use it to jump over for this movement. So you're going to start on one side. You're going to lateral hop. This is kind of where those side-to-side jumps came in the warm up. You go over and back. That is one complete rep. You're going to do 10 of those. This is kind of what it looks like at full speed there. Again, you can play around with which side you start on. If you want to start on the right for one time through, and start on the left the other time through. Up to you there. If you don't have something that's easily jumpable, or maybe something that's fragile you don't want to break, or whatever the case may be, try to pick a spot on the floor to jump over. Make sure you're getting at least a few inches of height there. We don't want to just be skimming the ground. Want to make sure it's a good solid jump. If you cannot jump because of neighbors or anything like that, we can do kind of some lateral shuffles, or do you have anything else you'd like to add for a substitute there?
Either lateral shuffles, so it'd be like that, or you can do calf raises, but let's double the amount of reps for that.
Yeah, so a couple options for you there today on those. And lastly, Sumo goblet squats. This is where that weight is actually going to be lifted. You're going to pick it up, holding it in a front rack in front of you. Again, nice strong chest here. We don't want that to be dipping down due to the weight. To create that sumo squat, you're going to go wider than your normal squat stance. So can you actually go back to your normal squat stance, maybe kind of just outside the hips for most of us. From here, she's going to come out maybe 6 inches to a foot either way, making sure we're getting nice and wide there. From here, going to squat down, get as low as you can. It might not be as low as your typical squat. That is okay. We just want to worry about keeping that chest upright. And then come on back up, down and up. Still making sure the weight is in the heels of our feet, that full foot, right? We don't want to be too much in the toes or anything like that. So that is what we have in store for that today. If the weight becomes too much, let's just turn it into a unweighted goblet or sumo squat. So still going wide, hitting those squats there, still getting in a good leg workout. Awesome. So that's what we have in store for the movements today. Again, 6, 8, 10, 12, going through those. It is kind of a shorter duration, only 3 minutes of work, and it is shorter reps comparatively to what we kind of typically do in these workouts. So goal is to push the pace here as much as you can, have those quick transition times in between each movement, since there are so many movements to go through in that 3 minutes there. So play around with that. Try to go unbroken for each if possible, since they are shorter amounts. But the goal is to just move consistently, if nothing else today. Just get a good sweat on. So go ahead, get your station set up, do what you need to do, get some music blasting, and we will get started here in a second. All right, everybody, we're gonna get started here. First 3-minute round, beginning with the 6 squat get-ups. Staying low. All right, let's get after it.
Walking planks.
Trying to rebound as quickly as you can for those pogo jumps. Nice job, guys. Get up. "15 seconds left."
Rest. Whew.
Nice job, guys. One round down.
Yeah.
Shake it out, stretch it out. Stay loose during this break. As always, some deep breaths. Try to bring that heart rate back down, reset for the next round. About 15 seconds left. You're picking up where you left off. So if you finished halfway through the walking planks, you're gonna finish out that second half.
Go.
Doing great, guys. Keep it up. Almost there, guys. Almost there. And relax.
Whew. 2 down.
Doing great, doing great. Goal to get a good workout in for this one today, you guys, is going quickly from movement to movement. So making sure as soon as you finish one, into the next.
Alright, quad stretch. If your quads are starting to feel it, like mine.
Right there with you. All right, 5 seconds here. Go. Almost there, guys. Come on. Finish this round strong.
Rest.
Awesome, guys. More than halfway through. Again, deep breaths. Stretch it out. Shake it out. Back half of the workout now. And
go. Good job, you guys.
keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Here we go. Doing great so far, guys.
All right, you guys. Try and finish on a strong note. with the perfect form you had in the beginning. Strong plank, butt tucked under, knees out, weight through your heels.
Time we're watching you, critiquing you. Make it look good.
Yeah.
Home stretch here. Keep pushing. Go.
Keep it going. Perfect form, hold on to it. Seconds.
Oh.
Time.
Woo. Woo. Oh, great job, everybody.
Woo.
Take a second. Oh, take your breath. I know I need to. Oh. Walk around. Stay upright. Deep breaths. Oh, great job today.
Oh yeah.
Way to push through all those rounds. Oh, okay. Can talk again. We are going to hit a quad stretch to begin because I don't know about you, but it's definitely a quad burner. So we're gonna sit on down, put one leg out in front of us, bring the other one back. Getting the top of the foot to go on the ground, getting your heel as close to your hip as you can get. From here, you're gonna do your best to relax. Lean on back. Let that hip and that quad loosen up. Lay on down like Lauren if you are mobile enough. Otherwise, you're hanging out with me. Again, try to let everything turn off. Let the muscles loosen up. It's about 15 more seconds here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and carefully come on out of that. We're gonna switch sides. So opposite leg in front. Bring the foot and the heel close to your hip. And again, lean on back and relax as much as you can. As you begin to loosen up a little bit, if you can lean back just a bit more, go ahead and try it. About 15 more seconds on this side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come out of this side. Oh. All right, we're gonna do one more set of stretches here. I'm gonna need a wall or something to lean against. I'm gonna stretch out the calves. Did a lot of jumping today as well. So we wanna make sure our calves, our ankles, our Achilles, all that stays loose, doesn't get too tight on us. So I'm gonna use a workbench here, lean against. So we're gonna begin by sticking one leg back and having it locked out. You want your heel on the ground at all times. So stick that leg as far as you can while maintaining contact with your heel. Then from there, you can kind of lean into it and forward as much as you can. And hopefully you feel a pretty good stretch all throughout the back part of your leg. We're going to hold this about 10 more seconds and then get a few pulses. 3, 2, 1. All right, you're going to use your arms a little bit, push away from the wall. We're going to push back so that there's not as much tension, and then come into it. So you're kind of increasing that tension with every pulse in. We're going to do 10 total. Making sure that heel maintains contact with the floor. All right, after you finish 10 of those, you're going to bring that back foot in a little bit, and then you're going to bend your back knee. Another kind of ankle calf stretch here, but targeting some different musculature, some different tendons. This is a tightness you might notice in a squat, for example, when you have to bend your knee to squat down. Maybe your ankle mobility is a limiting factor. I know it is for me. This is something I try to work on, not often enough. So again, we're gonna hold this about 10 more seconds, then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get some pulses in here. Alright, you don't really need to push as much as you did in the last one. All you have to do is kind of lock out your leg and then rebend. Lock and rebend. Trying to push that knee as far forward as you can while keeping contact with the entire part of the foot on the ground. 10 total pulses. All right, cool. We're gonna switch legs now. After this, we'll call it a day. Again, starting with that locked out legs, you have to step back a little bit, that's fine. Keeping that knee locked, planting that heel on the ground, and leaning as far forward as you can. And trying to let the foot, the calf, all of that relax. Let gravity do the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulses. 10 total. Keep that foot flat on the ground. Nice job, guys. As you finish up those 10 pulses, bring that back foot in a little bit. And you're gonna bend your knee. We're gonna hold this here for about 30 seconds.
This is a stretch we don't do enough usually. Stretching your Achilles.
Yeah, good for squats, good for box jumps too. You do those in the gym at all, making sure this all stays loose and flexible and strong so that you're not putting too much pressure on it, especially when jumping down from a box. All right, 3, 2, 1, and 10 pulses here. Locking out that knee and rebending it. The foot planted.
Joke of the day, you guys. Don't let mobility be your Achilles heel in your squat. Came here for the jokes, I know.
All right. Cool. We're gonna call that a day. So thanks again for joining in, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Let's mix it up today. We always ask for suggestions for movements, which we love, so if you still have those, let us know. But what meal are you most looking forward to right now that you finished this awesome workout and you deserve to go eat? Ours is a yummy little pulled pork quesadilla. So let us know what you're gonna go make and enjoy at home.
Give us some menu ideas. All right, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, whatever's coming up. All right, have a good one.
Take care, see ya.